And we did like side, 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 angle, angle, side, angle, side, angle. There was a bunch of weird combinations of them. The only one you could not use was what? Half. Okay, you can't cuss forwards or backwards. Shh. Can't cuss forwards or backwards. That's for congruent triangles. So the same shape, same size, exactly the same, identical. These are similar triangles. So this is 8.3 similarity statements. It did get cut off by the hole punch, but this is number 93. This is our little half sheet. So put 93 at the top. Similarity statements are the same concept, but they are similar triangles. There's only 3 options. So if you understand the 3 options, it should kind of be super easy because angle stands for, well, AA stands for angle, meaning you can only have angles. Side, side, side can only have sides. There are no angles. So if you look at these 2 pictures, angles are always on the inside, sides are always on the outside. The only combination, and this is where people got confused last time, is where you had all these different combinations of angles and sides and the different ways you could write it. The only combination for this one is side, angle, side. Yes.
So wait, all we're doing on the paper is writing it.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. So for angle, let's start with angle. We need to determine if they are similar based on angle similarity. So if I have a triangle 75 and 74, how can I find C? Add them and make what? 180, because the triangle has to make 180. So what's this missing angle in this triangle? If you add them and subtract from 180. 31. Okay. If I look over here, what's going to be that top angle if 75 is here and 31 is here? 74. Because the angles match, you need technically only 2 because common sense, if 2 of them match, the third will automatically match. Once you know 2 of the angles match, automatically they are similar by angle similarity. And then we're going to write a similarity statement. So if I say triangle CBA, because I want to be difficult and put it out of alphabetical order. If I say C first, what would have to go first in the second statement? F. And then I said B, so it would have to go next. B. And then last, B. Okay, let's do it again. So number 2, same thing. I need 2 of the same angles to justify using angle similarity. Right now I have an arc mark here and an arc mark here. So whatever those are, they're congruent to each other. Where else do they have a common angle? The vertical angles. So I can add in this because they are touching. Vertical angles are congruent. And because I have 2 angles that are the same, automatically I can use angle similarity to say that they're similar. So if I say triangle XVW is similar to the other triangle, what would have to go first?
That's right.
X,
YZ.
YZ. So angles are literally, there is nothing on the outsides. There are no numbers on the outsides. There's numbers on the insides, or there's little arc marks because those are your angles. Now let's go to side, side, side. Side, side, side similarity is for when you're only having sides. Okay. So if I have all 3 sides and all 3 sides, then I can say that it's side, 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 but I have to see if it's proportional. So if I pick something on the small triangle, what do you want to pick? 4. What would 4? 4 is the middle number. It's the middle size. That's going to match with 8. If I pick the largest size, that's 5. 5 will match with the largest on the biggest, which is what? 10. And then what's the last 2? 3 and 6. Now the key is if I divide these, so in a calculator, if I take 4 and divide by 8, and I take 5 and divide by 10, no, not 2, 2, 2. 1/2. 5 divided by 10, I get 1/2. I get 3 divided by 6, 1/2. Since they're all the same, then I can say side, side, side similarity. And then I can write my similarity statement. So if I say P, Q, R, take a second, write your letter combination. So what matches with P? S. And then what? S, T, U. Okay, so try number 4. Longest side has to go with longest side. Shortest side has to go with shortest side because these will rotate. Right now, it's kind of easy to tell which side matches because they're the same. So you're looking at the numbers. So like 24 and 30 go together because they're both the smallest on the triangle. Just one's on the smaller triangle, one's on the bigger triangle. Then you could do like the biggest numbers. The biggest number is 28. 28 would match with 35. So take a second. You're going to divide these. You get the same decimal the entire time. They are similar. So since I get something different, so see how I got something different? This last one, wherever your 25 over 32 is at in your, if you were just copying mine, it's in the back. 25 over 32 is not the same. If I take 25 divided by 32, I get this. If I take 28 and I divide by 35, I get 0.8. And then same thing with the first one, I get 0.8. Because they're not the same, I can't write a similarity statement. This is just not similar. So I just write similar. So if it's just sides, notice all the numbers are on the outside. Numbers are always on the outside. If you have three sides, it's automatically SSS. You have three sides. If you only have the angles on the inside, like here, you just have angles, then it's just angle, angle. The only combination of both is side, angle, side. So let's go to the next one. So side, angle, side is where you have two sides and an angle between them. Okay. I know I have my angle that matches, but I need to see if the sides are proportional. So if I pick something on the small, if I choose 6, 6 is the smaller side, which will match with what on this triangle? 8. And then 15 over 20. So if you divide those fractions, you get the same thing. Yes. So this can use side, angle, side similarity. Oh crap, I forgot the other S. And then if I say triangle KLJ, just because I don't want to do it in alphabetical order, trip you up. If I say KLJ and PM. Okay, last one for this little sheet. So this is the one that is the most commonly used because it's the most confusing. It looks like there's one triangle, but remember for these ones or the past 2 days, we've like kind of done these. You have a small triangle. Okay, but then you also have the big triangle, the overlapping triangle. So we're going to do the same thing. Now, first, let's talk about the angle. If this is side, angle, side, what angle do they actually share? A. So right here, we're going to put an arc mark because A is shared in that corner. So I have side, angle, side. So what's something on the small triangle? I heard 12 first. 12 matches with what on the big triangle? 21. Then 15 over what? 25. Take a second to divide those. If they match, it's similar. If they don't match, it's not similar.
They're not.
No. So then we just say, oh, similar. Because you get two different decimals when you divide them. How do we feel? Not too bad? Okay. The hardest part is because the triangle, like these ones are very easy to tell the sides that match. The hardest part is just making sure you're using the right sides. Okay, so let's go to the second piece of paper. I think I put mine on the board. Okay, so this piece of paper, I forgot to put a little header at that header at the top. So we're doing are we similar side. This is 94. This is period 6. It is 3, 6. So number it, you will have a binder check next week. And then you have cycle 3. And then it's spring break. Spring break. Spring break. Spring break. Spring break. Okay. Sorry. Let's first off, let's cross out some. So the ones I want you to cross out. Let's cross out. No, let's cross out number 5. Let's cross out number 10. Let's cross out 16. 17. And then, no, let's pick one more. 18? Sure, let's cross out 18. Okay, so out of the ones that are left on the front, somebody pick one that looks hard. 14? Okay, so we'll do 14. We can do 14, 4, and 18 you're crossing out. And 6? What? No, I want to leave you some of those because these like double triangle ones are the EOC. Let's do like let's do number 11 and 12. Okay. So let's start with 14. 14. Would this be angle, angle, side, 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 or side, angle, side? Side, angle, side, because they share S. I can't use side, side, side because I don't know the third side. So the first thing I got to do is compare the proportions. So if I pick something on the small, if I say 36 and I divide by the whole length of that side, how much in total is that side? Is it 9? Yes, 91. Is it 81?
81.
Okay, my bad. Okay. And then on the other side, you have 40 divided by what? Oh, that's where I was thinking 90. 90. Okay. So we're not cross multiplying because we're not solving for X or Y. We are just dividing. If they're the same, it's similar. If it's not the same, we say not similar. That's it. They are?
Mhm.
Okay. So then we're going to say side angle side, similarity. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Let's go to number. Now we'll do it on the back. We're going to do the triangle thing on the back. So let's go to number 12. So number 12. Okay. Do we have any sides? No. Automatically side angle side is out, side 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 is out. The only option is angle angle. I just need to see like, is there two angles that are congruent? What other angles congruent? T. So T you can match, and then you have two angles. So you're gonna say angle, angle, similarity. That's it. Yeah, let's go to 11. So do I have sides, angles, or combination? I have a combination. Where's the angle that they share? N. So the only combination is side, angle, side. Is this side, angle, side? If I cover up one of these triangles, does that represent side, angle, side? Is the angle between the sides? Maybe it's easier to tell on this one. Is this angle between the sides? No. What would this be? This would be ASS. Can we have AS? No, we can't cuss. So because it jumps over nothing over here, we can't use ASS. So they're trying to trick us. If we knew L was congruent, then it would be side, angle, side, but we don't know L. So this is not similar. Because that was a trickster. They tried to trick you. And then the last one we're going to talk about on the front is number 4. So number 4, let's go jump over to number 4. So what do we think? So you could use side, side, side. What else could you technically use for this one?
Side angle side.
You could also use side angle side. So either this is the only one that has 2 options. So you could use either one of these. We just need to see if it's actually similar. Okay. So we need to compare the sides. So if I pick something on the small, 18 over how much? 24 should be equal to 12 over what? 16, which should equal to be 15 over what? 20, because you're just adding the numbers. So take a second, you're going to divide them.
They're not all the same.
They are the same.
They are.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
18 divided by, yeah, they should all be 0.75.
I pressed the wrong thing.
Okay, so either one of those is correct. That's the only one that has like a combo where you could use side, side, side or side, angle, side. All the rest are specifically one. So
So let's say like another one or like in general had like 2 answers and I only put 1 answer, would I be kind of wrong?
No, so if it was like an EOC question, they would do that on purpose because then either one of these would be correct. So
Okay.
sometimes on the EOC, like there's multiple correct answers, like it just depends on like, but I don't think they do that on the EOC.
So we can only just put 1.
Huh?
We can only-
Yeah. Okay, so it's okay if you only put one. So let's go to the back. On the back is super easy peasy. The back, so like let's talk about number 7. The back, what you're doing is I told you that they're similar. You just need to finish the similarity statement. Okay. So if I say, so I'm telling you all of them are similar, they are similar. What we're going to do is just finish the similarity statement. So for number 7 on the back, if I say T to U to V, what would have to go in my other little thing? T, S, and R. That's it. No, you don't. Let's do number 8. So number 8 confuses people because there's just numbers. So yes, this would be side, 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 but we're just finishing the statement. So I want you to think like longest to shortest. So this one's the longest. This one's the shortest. This is like my middle guy. Okay, because he's like the middle. Like I'm talking like numbers. Literally, this one's the longest, that one's the shortest, this one's the middle. So if you look at the other one, this is your longest, this is your shortest, this is your middle. Okay. Take a second. You're going to try to match K, L, M. Some of you can just look at the triangles and like tell. Some of you like have harder time. So if you can't just tell, you can like look at the numbers. The numbers will help you. The shortest matches with the shortest, the longest matches with the longest. So if I say K first and I go to L and then I go to M, what would it be? F, G, H. Okay, so on the back, you're just finishing your little triangles. How do we feel? Not terrible. I have a bunch of, oh no, I think I passed out papers today. I have a little bit of paper. I'll pass out what I have and then that way you can start organizing your binders as well. Let me know if you get stuck. Yeah.
To share.
For number